Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and in this video I'll be sharing with you guys my Dxtory settings that I use. Now, first of all, I don't have a supercomputer. Not that you need one for making videos, but rather I would say I have a pretty potato computer. So I use these settings that allow me to maximize my performance during recording and also get the maximum FPS and video quality that I can get on my PC. Also, I spent a lot of time making this video, so you better like it. Anyways, buckle up your seatbelt, cause we're ready to learn. That really sounded like I'm about to teach nursery rhymes. Alright guys, on to the tutorial. So first of all, make sure that you have the default profile selected here. And we can skip the FPS, the overlay settings. And next we have the folder settings. Make sure you untick that one. And then you add the folder that where you want to save all your video files after recording. So just select whichever place you like the best. I have set it on my desktop. Also, if you have an SSD and also a hard disk drive, then make sure that you use your SSD for recording. It's a lot more faster. Next, we can skip this one. Now, here's where I would show you two different setups that you can use. They don't vary that much, just the codec varies in both the setups. So first of all, just make sure that you disable this, untick this one. Next, I have two download links in the description. Just make sure you check the description out and download the two pieces of software that I have. After you are done installing them, it's pretty easy to install them. Just make sure that you install them and then restart Dxtory after you've installed them. And then in the drop down list, you would see two new options: the MATROX MPEG 2:1 and whatever this is, and the X264 VFW codec. So these two would be added if you install the two pieces of software that I have provided the links to in the description. So make sure you download that, and after that, I have two different options for you to choose from, and those are: you can use the MATROX MPEG 2:1 Frame HD. This one you can use, and if you are going for this one, then click on this one, this button, and you can copy the settings here. All right. Make sure you click on the advanced button, and then you would have these options. Okay. And if you don't like these ones, if your recording lags or whatever, you don't like this one, then you can also try this one. And click on this button, and then you can copy all my settings here. And once you are done here, click on OK. So you can test out both of these codecs, and whichever works for you the best, you can use that one. Next up, you don't have to mess around with this one. Don't mess around with the clipping, margin. Now, the frame rate, either you go with 30 or you go with 60. It's your wish. Next up, we have the output. Make sure it's on file output, and the file format is AVI. You can ignore these ones, and then you have scaling. Now, I like 720p, but if you like to record 1080p and your computer is capable of doing that, then make sure you put 1080p. If it lags, then you can just reduce the size to 720p. Okay? By the way, it's 1920 by 1080. Alright? Next, we have the audio settings. You can figure them out on your own. And screenshot settings, we don't have to mess around with those. Next, we have the advanced settings. Make sure you untick this again, and this one is, now first of all, make sure that you have your processing threads on either the maximum or one lower than the maximum. So I have it on 3, the maximum is 4, so 3. And next, this is if your games crash for some reason with Dxtory. I have this problem. So you can use the delay hook and put it on 30. So what generally happens is you start an application and it crashes because of Dxtory. So if that's the problem, then you can just select delay hook and then put it on 30. If that doesn't solve the issue, then what you do is you launch the application before you launch Dxtory, and then after the application has been launched, then you launch Dxtory. Alright? Next, you can skip these ones. It doesn't even matter. And that was it. Hey, before you leave this video, bring your attention here. This number is so close to 500 that it's your duty to not let it die as some random number, but make it a round figure like 500. And it's very simple. All you have to do is click on that red button, and it's done.
was it for this video. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe, as well as check out my other videos. And until the next time, peace out.